What's happening, Anoka? I'm Ari.
And I'm Doretti, and today is Wednesday, September 28th.
On Wednesday, October 12th, our 11th grade students will have the opportunity to take the PSAT test at school. The PSAT is mostly a practice version of the SAT, but it can also lead to more money for college. The highest performers on this exam are eligible to earn scholarships, and even just becoming a Commend Scholar can be a helpful addition to your application.
This is a regular school day. Those choosing to test will be assigned to a room for the morning. The cost to take the test is $18 per student. Please stop in the counseling office to pick up forms for registration. Deadline to register for the test is Friday, October 7th. If you have any questions, please contact your counselor.
Friday, September 30th is the Anoka BPA sponsored annual fall blood drive. Our goal for this year is 92 units of blood. Sign-ups are taking place each day during lunches. We still have many times available. Make sure you bring your driver's license or Minnesota ID to school on Friday, as you need to present it in order to donate. Finally, make sure you eat a good breakfast before you leave home on Friday, or eat in the cafeteria when you get to school. It is really important to have a good breakfast prior to donating.
Fun fact on this, Ari, high school donations make up 20% of the total blood supply, so the world is counting on us. 1 out of every 5 lives saved by blood transfusion is because of high school students donating blood. Students must be 17 plus years of age and must also meet some weight requirements based on height. Because blood cannot be synthetically produced, there is no substitute. Only volunteer donors can save lives. Please encourage your friends to sign up to be a donor.
Would you like to work with elementary school students? Are you passionate about helping future generations? If so, Brookside Elementary is looking for motivated, passionate high school students to come and teach short social skill lessons to their 4th and 5th graders. You will be trained on how to teach, and it will be a ton of fun. Teaching will be once a month starting in October. See Mrs. Hale ASAP to get more information.
Calling all students interested in joining Anoka High School African Dance Team. This is a group of students sharing their love and passion for dance and their African culture. Led by Students for Students, join us for our first practice Wednesday, October 5th in the dance studio, room 27, 2:30 to 3:30. Now let's check in with Amin with our daily forecast.
Thanks, anchors. We had a frosty advisory this morning. As we saw, overnight lows in the low 30s for the first time since April. You know what I'm saying? We're just waiting for it to get warmer now. We're monitoring the potentially big hurricane in Florida, where some spots in Florida could see Category 4 winds. I'm not a meteorologist, but it sounds like potential for 100-mile-per-hour winds. So even on our bad winter days coming up, remember it could be worse. Today for us, the weather calls for partly cloudy skies and a high of 62 and a nice nap in the car. That's your weather. I'm Amin. Now back to our anchors.
Thanks, Amin. We now take a few minutes to welcome Mr. Savak and Ms. Gardner with some important information on student services. Check this out.
Hi, I'm Mr. Sivak, the school social worker here at Anoka High School.
And I'm Mrs. Gardner, one of the school counselors here at Anoka.
Today we're going to talk to you about some of the different supports we have here at Anoka High School. Anoka High School is here to support you. You are valued here at Anoka. We want to make sure that every student feels that they are supported with both their social and emotional well-being. If you are feeling down or depressed, have any loss of interest in activities, please reach out to a support staff member at Anoka High School.
Because September is Suicide Prevention Month, we want to make sure you know your resources inside school and outside. It's important to be a good friend as well. If you know something, say something. No one is alone. We're here to help. Please tell a trusted adult in the building. Within Anoka High School, we have a number of mental health support staff at school. We have Mr. Sivak, the social worker. We have the school counselors. We have our headway therapists. And if you want to access therapy, if you feel like that's something you're interested in, you could see your school counselor for a referral and for a discussion about that. We also have all of our administrators, our school psychologist, and every adult in the building is essentially a support person. So reach out to someone and they'll make sure they connect you to the resources here in school.
In addition to those resources here at school, we also have resources within our community for students that are experiencing a mental health crisis. If the incident or crisis is immediate or somebody is in physical danger, please call 911. Otherwise, we have Anoka County Mobile Crisis, Hennepin County Mobile Crisis, and Metro Children's Crisis Response Services to serve our students. How to access support for your staff members here at Anoka High School. For School counselors, there are QR codes located throughout the building. Scan the QR code and it'll bring up a Google form that you can complete. Click appointment request and complete Google form, and your counselor will send you a pass when available. If it is a crisis or emergency, please report directly to the counseling office. To meet with a social worker, scan the QR code on posters labeled Searching for Sivak in Main Commons Academic Support or Counseling Office. Fill out the survey and Mr. Sivak will connect with you as soon as possible. If it is a crisis or emergency, report directly to the counseling office.
If there's a mental health crisis that is occurring outside of school hours, there are resources available to all of you. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week is the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. Just dial 988, and that's available in Spanish and English. If you prefer to text, you can text HOME, H-O-M-E, to 741-741. It's important that everyone understands that you matter. You as an individual in our school matter to us. Your safety and your well-being, and to make sure that you are in a good place so that you can enjoy school. Never forget, the Anoka family is stronger united than divided.
Our thanks again to our counselors and support staff at Anoka for all the work they do. Be sure to check in with them if you need to. Time to check in with Beacon for sports and activities.
Thanks, Anchors. The football team will try to make it 2 in a row on Friday when they take on Mounds View on the road. Can you believe the Pumpkin Bowl is already next week? Speaking of Halloween, the boys soccer team will play in the first ever Halloween Cup where they will wear special jerseys for the occasion. Last night, the boys fell to Champlin Park in a high-scoring close game 4-3. Girls soccer also played at Champlin Park, dropping a tough one to Rebels 5-1. Park Center is the next opponent on Thursday. Marching band is back in competition this weekend after a 2nd and 5th finish in 2 competitions last week. Stop up to Champlin Park on Saturday to see our marching tornadoes in action. That's your look at sports and activities. I'm Beacon. Now back to our anchors.
Thanks, Beacon. Remember, if you missed anything, be sure to subscribe to the Anoka TV news channel on YouTube.
Today's lunch is tater tot hot dish. How very Minnesotan today.
Before we go, today is National Good Neighbor Day, which we'll be celebrating by wearing red shirts and khakis.
I haven't worn a pair of khakis since I was fired from Target. It's a long story.
Okay, I'm Doretti. This is Ari. Have a great day, Anoka.